Hi pals, my name is Mal, or you can call me Milk, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video, so go ahead, pop a squat, sit down, grab a snack, light a candle, cozy up in some blankets, and let's chat. So I had originally completely filmed a video of me doing all these tiny little builds and adding stuff to my island, like this little area here with the telephone booth. But I kind of scrapped that video because it wasn't very interesting, it was a little bit boring, and I didn't really do much. So we're making this video instead. I'm just going to show you what I did in that video and all the little things that I made, and we're just going to chit chat. I have so much to talk about, so much fun things to chat about. So, this is another little section that I did on the video. There was a whole bunch of flooring stuff there, so I cleaned that up. And I also added some new things here. The flower bed and that leaf pile was because the pathing, the custom design there, just kind of cuts off like a straight edge. And I didn't feel like going through and doing the regular path underneath it to fix that. This area here, so I've been trying to make this area city core. Yeah, I know that this is not really city core. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really think that I am a city core girl. I just don't really know the city core lifestyle. I'm more of a little rat, a city rat, and I'm okay with that. Let's just get back into the video. But this is another section that I did here with just a little pathing, some trees. I just added little flowers, little touches just to make it filled in a little bit. You could see I didn't really have that much stuff there. So that's just a little section I did as well. Probably one of my little favorite things that I added was this party lights arch, or whatever it's called, to this build here. I think it adds so much to it. I was thinking about adding this somewhere else in the build, but I couldn't figure out where to put it whenever I was actually making it. So I ended up putting it there, and I love it, especially at nighttime. I also added this tiny little well here just to fill in that space. There was absolutely nothing here. I added that tree as well, and some weeds and some flowers. And yeah, just filled that area up a little bit. So while we sit here and spy on Eric, I'm going to be talking about modding my Switch again. So I had talked in a previous video that I was kind of thinking about it, but I have actually decided that I will not be modding my Switch. At least for now. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't know enough about it. The risks involved scare me a little bit because I do have another Switch, but I just don't feel like dealing with setting it all up, also because I'm just a little bit lazy. So not for now, but maybe in the future. Moving on to this little tour, that's just a little farming area I put because I didn't know what else to put there. I also have a incline that I want to be building next to my house right there in that area, which I do end up doing and completing in the end of this video. So we are now going to go around and dig up some fossils, do some little daily tasks, and I figured while I'm messing this up right here, and it's unbearable, and I'm collecting fossils, I wanted to talk about dinosaurs. So I know you're like, what, this is so random, but I have been falling down a rabbit hole of dinosaur content. Don't ask me how, but I was looking up the tallest dinosaur in the world, and I mean, that's a human right there, excuse me, unacceptable. And I just kept falling down deep dives of people like with finding dinosaur bones, and just the fact that they existed blows my mind. This is also the closest thing we have in current day to a dinosaur, and I mean, what is that? What is that? I've never seen that before in my life. Part of me wants dinosaurs to be real again and live with us in modern day, but then the other side of me remembers Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, and I'm like, maybe not. I've also been falling down a deep dive. This happened off of this, of underwater animals. Anything underwater, any creature underwater, I believe exists. There's the megalodon. Yeah, that's still down there. Whatever this is. Mermaids. Yep. The plesiosaurus, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, I mean, it's still down there. Of course it is. There's like 90% of the ocean isn't explored. Of course it's real. This thing right here is called a bloop. I'm sorry, what? What? Apparently a lot of people believe this is what the creature looks like in the ocean that made some weird sound that they recorded. It's just weird. Google it. It's crazy. I hate it. But it piques my interest. Now, I need somebody in the comments. Somebody say, do you guys believe in all the stuff that you see under the water? All the pictures that you see? Do you believe in, like, literally everything under there? Like me? Or am I crazy? I'm not crazy, am I? I'm sure there's other people out there that believe in just literally everything out there. But anyways, I'm still going around collecting everything, trying to get money for this incline. So all this talk made me want to tell you another story about how I saw Bigfoot in real life. Let me set the scene. I was in the car with my friend. She was driving. I was in the passenger seat. And I'm looking out the window. We're driving through like a kind of wooded area. And in the woods, just walking up the hill like it had just crossed the road, I see what looks like the back of Bigfoot. Like his back, like he's walking up into the woods. Of course I didn't say anything because I would sound like an actual nuthead, an actual crazy person. And so I didn't say anything, and like literally a second later, my friend goes, all right, I'm gonna sound crazy, but I think I just saw Bigfoot. And I can't tell you how much I lost my mind. I was like, shut up. I literally just saw it too. Like, I swear to God, I saw it. And we just screamed and freaked out for a little bit. We turned the car around and drove past where we saw it and didn't see anything. I believe it. I believe we saw Bigfoot that day. And I don't know how I feel about it. But if any of you guys have any stories like this, seeing a mythical creature, seeing a UFO, I love this kind of stuff. I love talking about this stuff and listening and reading about it. Or if you have anything to say about the mythical creatures before, if you've seen anything, leave them in the comments. I want to read them. I'm so curious if anybody else has had an experience like this. It's crazy, but I love reading about it. So leave them down below if you have anything. Okay, all the fun chit chat's over. I'm going to place a few things down here that I had just in my pockets. I don't know if you were really paying attention to the build at all because I've just been talking this whole time, but I think it was fun. I ended up selling everything in my pockets, and I got just enough bells to pay off the incline. So I ran over there, paid that off, so that'll be good to go next video. And that is all that I did on this island today. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched it this far, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to put all your fun stories in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!